From the gun, here's Swift. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Completes to Zacchaeus. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now Etienne to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. Calvin Ridley. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Breaks a tackle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Once again, it's Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second down, Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll audible to something else. They go play action with Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll run with Etienne. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. But first down, Hurts. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, it's Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started, and we are underway from Kansas City. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. All day, baby. All day. All day, baby.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. First down, and it's Pollard again. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They need 18 yards here on third down. Now Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Patrick going to change the play. They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 38 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
They certainly...
Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run here with Dowdle, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 7 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Prescott over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. Here's Vaughn. They'll run for it. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He'll try again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rico Dowdle punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Pollard will take it up the gut, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Prescott to throw it. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Fires a slant complete to Tolbert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Pollard is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Pollard, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Well, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a yard. They run again with Dowdle. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
2nd and 5. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's Prescott. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Steps away to his left. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Houston Texans. From NRG Stadium in Houston. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 78 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston. Back deep is Britton Covey. Pulled in at the 24. He almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Hurts fumbles it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This will be caught inside the 10. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate. But the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Stroud looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. And even 60 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Pierce will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Back to the running game with Swift. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2nd down and 4. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Texans 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The second down throw now from Stroud. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Stroud. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10. The throwing again is Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. To Pierce, they set up the screen. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Cleveland. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
A give running right is Chubb. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And I don't think that's the start they wanted. You had the penalty and now a loss on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, you and I both know that when they go out there right before they hit the field, the coaches talked about a fast start. Well, that's the opposite of what they're looking for. Now they've got to find a way to reverse that momentum because it's the bad momentum that's going against them.
Rolling to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 77 yards. And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Tua signaling to change things up. A run with Mostert up the middle. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. On play action, here's Tua. On the move to his left. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 32 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
Faking the give. Now Watson out to his left.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's complete right around the 8.
7-7, our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Tua going to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Sanders on for the extra point.
Tua's going to change things up.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Browns 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Shakedown. It's the shakedown, baby. Yeah.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 3rd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson buying time to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Tua now on first down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Tua, a final shot before half. Steps away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Now Tua going to change the play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Here's Tua. Rolling to his right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Mostert. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly... The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
And the Bengals take over, 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. What is what?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Oh, he's got a little... And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Joe Mixon.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon, 81 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
Steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here we go. Check. Watch 54. Right, 80. What is it?
Now it's Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
And this one is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Jennings. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Now Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle from 19 yards away.
And the Niners are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this.